I am blessed. These 3 words carry the power to transform the way you see your life each morning. When you wake up and declare this to yourself, you are not just repeating a phrase. You are opening your heart to gratitude. Every breath you take is a silent miracle. Every sunrise a reminder that God has trusted you with another day to live, love, and grow. When you say, I am blessed, you acknowledge that no matter what your circumstances are, there is goodness surrounding you. In your family, in your health, in the opportunities yet to come. Blessings are not always loud or visible. Sometimes they are hidden in ordinary moments, like a peaceful morning, a smile from someone you love, or the strength to rise after a difficult night. To live as someone who feels blessed is to shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. Gratitude is the seed of joy, and when it grows, it changes everything: your attitude, your mindset, and your faith. The world teaches us to count possessions, but the Spirit teaches us to count blessings. When you say, I am blessed, you are not ignoring your struggles. You are choosing to see that even in the midst of them, there is light. You begin to understand that your trials are also blessings in disguise, shaping your strength and deepening your faith. Speak it with confidence, not as a wish, but as a truth. Because the moment you believe you are blessed, your soul aligns with peace. Your heart becomes lighter, your steps stronger, and your outlook brighter. You start radiating positivity that touches others, saying, I am blessed. Every morning turns your ordinary day into a sacred journey of gratitude and grace. I am capable. These words remind you that within you lies a strength far greater than you often realize. Each morning, when you look at yourself and speak them aloud, you awaken the power that God has placed inside your soul. Life is not always gentle. It challenges, tests, and sometimes breaks you. But when you affirm, I am capable, you are declaring that no challenge is too great and no obstacle too strong for the Spirit that lives within you. You are not a product of your past fears or failures. You are a creation of divine purpose, equipped with everything you need to overcome. There will be moments when doubt whispers that you are not enough, not strong enough, not smart enough, not prepared enough. But faith responds louder: you are capable. Every talent, every lesson, and every experience has been preparing you for the path ahead. Capability is not about perfection, it's about perseverance. It's the courage to keep trying when things fall apart, the strength to rise when you stumble, and the humility to keep learning along the way. When you believe in your God-given abilities, you stop comparing your journey with others. You begin to trust the process, understanding that your timing and your growth are guided by a higher hand. I am capable means you recognize that with faith, effort, and persistence, what once seemed impossible becomes achievable. It's a reminder that God doesn't choose the most qualified, He qualifies those who are willing. So, every morning, speak these words with conviction. Let them echo through your heart until you feel their truth. You are capable of facing whatever this day brings. You are capable of building the life you dream of. You are capable because you are never alone in your strength. I am loved. These words carry healing power that can soften even the hardest heart. Every morning, when you remind yourself of this truth, you are awakening the divine love that flows through your very being. It's easy to forget how deeply loved you are when life gets heavy, when people disappoint you, or when loneliness tries to wrap its arms around your spirit. But saying, I am loved, restores your heart to its rightful place, in the warmth of God's embrace, where love never leaves, never fades, and never runs dry. Love is not something you earn, it is something you are. You were created out of love, sustained by love, and redeemed through love. The world might measure worth through appearance, success, or status, but God measures it through the heart. When you affirm, I am loved, You reject the lies of unworthiness and remind yourself that you are precious, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You are loved in your flaws, loved in your strength, loved in your silence, and loved in your struggle. This love is not just something you receive, it's something you carry. It becomes a light that you share with others. When you feel loved, you love more freely, forgive more quickly, and live more gently. The love that surrounds you becomes the love that flows from you. Even when people fail to understand or appreciate you, divine love remains, steady, faithful, and unchanging. So each morning, let these words fill your heart before the world can fill your mind with doubt. I am loved. Let it be your foundation, your peace, and your strength, because once you truly believe it, you'll walk through life with a quiet confidence, knowing that love, eternal and unwavering, walks with you. I will make today meaningful. These words remind you that every sunrise brings a fresh chance to live with intention. Life isn't just about surviving another day. It's about filling each moment with purpose, kindness, and gratitude. When you begin your morning with this declaration, you set your heart in motion to create something beautiful, no matter how simple. Making today meaningful doesn't always require grand actions. Sometimes it's found in small gestures. A kind word to a stranger, a prayer whispered for someone in pain, or a smile that brightens another person's path. Each day is a gift, a page waiting to be written with moments of love, courage, and faith. When you say, I will make today meaningful, you take responsibility for how you use your time. You decide that your attitude will shape your experience. Even if circumstances are difficult, you can still choose to bring light into them. Meaning is not found in perfection, but in presence, in being fully alive in whatever you do, no matter how ordinary it may seem. This mindset transforms routine into reverence. The work you do becomes service, the conversations you have become opportunities to uplift, and the challenges you face become lessons that strengthen your soul. When you live with purpose, you stop waiting for happiness to find you. You start creating it with every act of love and faith. So, as the morning begins, remind yourself that this day is not just another day on the calendar, it is a divine opportunity. Live it intentionally. Make every choice count. Let your words heal, your actions inspire, and your presence bring peace. When you decide to make today meaningful, you turn an ordinary day into a sacred offering of love and gratitude. God is with me. These 4 words hold the power to calm every fear, silence every doubt, and strengthen every weary heart. When you begin your morning by speaking them, you remind yourself that you are never alone. Not in your joy, not in your pain, not even in your silence. There is a divine presence walking beside you, guiding your steps, and holding your hand through every moment of the day. Life can be unpredictable, full of challenges that shake your confidence, but knowing that God is with you gives you courage to keep moving forward, even when the path isn't clear. When you truly believe that God is with you, your heart finds peace in the midst of uncertainty. You begin to see that every trial has purpose, every delay has meaning, and every prayer, even the unspoken ones, is heard. His presence is not something you have to earn, it is a promise that never breaks. In your moments of weakness, He becomes your strength. In your moments of confusion, He becomes your light. When you don't know what to do, He whispers peace to your soul and reminds you that faith is stronger than fear. Carrying this truth in your heart transforms how you live. You no longer rely solely on your own strength because you know a greater power stands beside you. You face challenges with quiet confidence, not because they're easy, but because you know you are not facing them alone. Saying, God is with me, turns anxiety into assurance, worry into worship, and doubt into trust. So each morning, let this truth settle deep within you. Walk through the day knowing that wherever you go and whatever happens, His presence will never leave your side. Every morning, before the world can touch your thoughts, remind yourself to begin the day with gratitude and faith. The sixth line is the bridge that connects all the others, the moment when you ground yourself in peace and prepare your heart to face the world. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and remember that a new day is a fresh gift from God. You have been given another chance to live, to love, and to make a difference. Before you check your phone, before you rush into your routine, pause and give thanks for simply being alive. Gratitude aligns your heart with grace and opens your mind to blessings that often go unnoticed. Each morning is an invitation to rise stronger, to walk in purpose, and to let your light shine a little brighter than yesterday. When you start your day with prayerful reflection, you create space for peace to guide you instead of anxiety. You tell your soul, I am ready. I am guided. I am in His hands. That simple awareness transforms the ordinary into the sacred. The way you begin your morning shapes the tone of your entire day, and when your first thoughts are rooted in faith, nothing can easily shake your spirit. Make it a daily ritual, not out of habit, but out of love for the one who gave you this day. Let your heart be still, even for a moment, and listen to the quiet assurance that you are cared for, that you have purpose, and that everything you face today will unfold according to divine timing. The morning sets the rhythm of your soul. Fill it with gratitude, faith, and hope, and you'll carry that peace with you wherever you go.